Wait before you scroll. What happens when opportunity knocks like thunder and destiny answers with fire? This isn't just an audition, it is a doorway to greatness.
Is Kemi Adetiba, director of Wedding Party 1, King of Boys 1 and 2, and the new hit series on Netflix, To Kill a Monkey, and I'm very excited to share something special with you today. My next film is an epic called The Stool.
Wow! Can I get a wow in the comments?
And I'm looking for actors who are not afraid to fail. I'm searching for actors who understand that every choice that they make on screen matters and they're not afraid to go there.
Are you the one?
I'm looking for you. Now I was going to hold live auditions in Lagos and Accra, but I kept thinking, what about the people that won't be able to make it there? So I decided to open it up. Now, wherever you are, no matter the country or continent, you have a chance to be part of this journey. Simply record your monologue, post it on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, tag KAV, and don't forget to put the hashtag KAV The Stool Auditions. That is KAV The Stool Auditions. If something about you stands out, I will see it and we will reach out.
Before I continue, a round of applause for her. That is good. That's good. Alright, we move.
From the visionary mind of Kemi Adetiba, the queen who gave us cinematic gold like The Wedding Party, King of Boys 1 and 2, and the gripping series To Kill a Monkey, comes a sizzling, soul-stirring epic, The Stool. And guess what? She's not just creating magic, she is opening the gates for already superstars and new stars to rise like comets in the Nollywood sky. From the vibrant streets of Lagos to the buzzing creative energy of Accra, aspiring actors and actresses are stepping forward like warriors of art. And even if you can't show off physically, your camera becomes your stage, your monologue, your sword. How to join the magic? Ready to turn your passion into spotlight moments? Here is your golden ticket. Number 1, follow the official pages of Kemi Adetiba Visuals, and the Stool Epic. Number 2, record your monologue like your destiny depends on it. Number 3, post it with the hashtags The Stool Epic, Kemi Adetiba Visuals, Kemi Adetiba Auditions. Number 4, tag Kemi Adetiba Visuals, The Stool Epic. If possible, Kemi Adetiba, tag her. Yes. Then sit back, breathe, and let fate do its things, because one video could change your life forever. As Kemi Adetiba said, I want to see fire in those audition tips. You only get one shot, and all die na die, so give your shots.
And remember, make your first 10 seconds count. Impress.
Below are some of the monologues, spotlights on the rising flames. These talents didn't just perform, they ignited the screen like wildfire in dry season. Annabelle Apara.
Do you think I'm heartless? No. I've just stopped begging to be understood. I've spent years explaining myself to people who only listen to judge me, not to hear. I'm not cold. I'm just tired of being warm for people who only leave me out in the cold. The freezing cold. I've given too much to people who don't know what to do with something real. So now, I protect my peace like it's the only thing I have left, because it is.
Victory Michael.
I know you're
That's
all
the big
scared.
mic of Africa.
That's okay. Bravery is not the absence of fear, but the ability to strive forward courageously, even in the presence of uncertainty. Soon, the king will give his command, and we shall face his legions in open combat. We stand against an army of greater might, no doubt. As the Republic casts across the lives of every man, every woman, and every child, condemned to the darkness of slavery, forced to suffer and toil, so that those of coin and position can grow their fortunes beyond need or purpose. They've taken our farmland. They've killed our loved ones. No more. No more!
Adawuli.
They said, if I was strong enough, I should come and take the stool. Strong. I held my son while life left his body. And you speak to me of strength? Do you know what it is to feel your son's body go cold in your arms?
Chai, is that yes?
To call his name and silence answers you back?
Edwin Chinagorom Uzo, that's Eddie the Walker.
I keep trying to stay calm, to breathe, to not overreact. But instead, every time I try to let something go, it comes right back at me.
Wonderful.
I don't know what's worse, the situation or the fact that I keep pretending like this doesn't bother me, when in fact, it actually does bother me. I've tried being patient, I've tried being understanding. I keep giving chance and chance and chance again, hoping that something would finally change. But guess what? Nothing seems to change. I keep waiting for that moment where things starts to make sense, where people finally starts to listen to me, where effort begins to matter. But instead, I am stuck, repeating the same conversation with the same people, making the same excuses over and over again.
Nelson Iwu.
Igwokute, you have proven to be a coward that stabs a man below the belt. You attacked my people in my absence. You killed my father. You stabbed an 80-year-old man in the back while he sleeps. What a great show of cowardice! You kidnapped my mother, my crippled mother, and you slaughtered my brothers. Iwe, you have dared the lion in its den. You have touched the tiger by the tail. A man who plunges his hand in an unknown hole must be ready to be greeted by snakes and scorpions.
Chai, Adich they cry.
He who fetches an anti-fisted firewood has invited the lizards for dinner.
Ruby Okeze.
You have all decided. I can see it, as none of you can hold my eyes for 1 second. Decisions already made before I even crossed the threshold. But you all forgot that my father has laid in that room for 7 months. 7 whole months, and I watched him every morning, every night. I watched him get smaller and smaller until there was nothing left of him, not even one breath. My brother sent flowers. Now, I'm not here to dishonor him. He's a good man. I mean, he will make you all feel comfortable and say the right things at the right moments. But we all know that comfort has never yielded anything worth fighting for, nothing worth keeping. The blood of this kingdom is in my hands. Literally, I have made decisions that have cost lives, and I have carried those lives ever since. Every day. That is what the stool is about. That is what the throne is about. Not gender, not bloodline, and certainly not the approval of men who are not in the room when the hardest decisions were to be made. Now, I'm not asking you to give it to me. No. All I'm saying is that you be honest with yourselves. What it will mean to take it away from me, just because I'm a woman.
David Ezekiel.
Oh, please shut up and save the remorse for your dead wife. I mean, where was this remorse? When you beckoned her soul to commune with the ancestors. When you relegated me to the pit of shame because I was not man enough. Eno. Ehueno. Aye soso. Bele ehueo. He who kills must also be killed. You know, sometimes I just desire to drain every single drop of your blood from my being and cleanse myself from the stench of your breath. But how? How do I end who I am without dying? Now you sit there, begging for my mercy, which has long since died. You know, your life has given my soul A new definition of pain that only I can understand. So please, as you walk ever so gently and painfully into that good night, tell the ancestors how you gave birth to the one that took your life.
Chineye Ulebu.
They lied to us. They told us talent was enough. They told us as long as you're good, talent will open the doors for you and keep you in the room. As long as you're working hard, the world will create space for you. Sorry. I'm guessing that somewhere along the line, something changed, right? Because the conversation is no longer the same. Now, talent isn't enough anymore. It's only good enough to get you into the room, but not enough to keep you there. Suddenly, what you have to offer is not important anymore, but who you know. Play the game. That's what everyone is saying. Play the game, Chi. Everybody does it. But what if I don't want to play the game? What if I don't know how to play the game? What if I just want to walk into the room, stand in front of a table and do the work? Take me back. Take me back to when discovery meant something. Take me back to when being seen meant that you earned it. Take me back to when you can be proud.
Sola Esen.
Oh, I wiped out the entire generation from the surface of the earth so that their name will cease to exist no more. What? Isn't that what warlords do? When we rest for too long, we simply plot a rift and then ignite the rage that it burns until it grows into an unquenchable hunger. And then it's war. War all over again.
Pretty Ella Izoiwu, the epic young actress.
Do you know how it feels like to give everything you have and still not be enough? To stand in a room where you know you deserve to be seen, but it looks right through you like you don't even exist. I tried. God knows I tried to be humble, to be patient, to be quiet. But all that did was to make me invisible. So tell me, what exactly do you want from me? Because I have bent. I have broken. I have swallowed my pride just to fit into space that were never made for me. And all you could say is that I wasn't enough.
Cherry Agba.
Look at me! I saved your fetid, useless life. I loved you like no woman has loved before. I abandoned my father. I slaughtered my brother. Have you forgotten? I gave you sons! And I bled them out for you. And now you throw me away. You have turned everything upside down.
Dera Aninobi.
You want a confession? Why not sit down? Let me give you one. Yes. I killed my father. I strangled him in his sleep. And when he opened his eyes, I finished it. He deserved it. My mother would be so proud. Hagwai. Ubarage sirike. Iguato zinage. Your blood is too royal for ordinary darkness. That night, he killed my mother. And then he killed Kelechi. My Kelechi. First, it was my mother.
Favor Ikenna.
Do you know what hurts the most? It's not the lies. It's the fact that I believed you. I was there, standing for you, fighting for you. But what were you doing? You were smiling in my face and tearing me down behind my back? You know, I thought loyalty was something we both shared, something sacred. But now I see, it was just me holding on to something that never existed.
Love Reggie, that's real rejoice.
I stood at that altar. Not because I wanted to, but because I was told you must. Because my auntie looked at me and said, you are lucky he picked you. Me. Lucky. As beautiful as I am, she said, I'm lucky he picked me. I'm not an okra soup in the pot of 7 wives waiting to be devoured. I looked at that man's face and what I saw was control, not love. He wanted a cook, not a companion.
The last but not the least, Lillian.
What is going on here? Even you. Shola, even you. You that my father brought in as a child into this house, wretched, and with the bones literally almost poking out of your skin because you were malnourished. My mother raised you, nourished you, and gave you the best life you could ever have. And here you are. You sit, eat, and dine with the adversaries of the one man.
Ooh,
Love for you knew.
Each monologue a heartbeat, each performance a spark waiting to become a wildfire. Now tell me, whose monologue gripped your soul like a vice? Who delivered lines that echoed like thunder in your chest? Who brought the fire that gave you chills? Drop your pic in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification for more mind-blowing cinematic journeys. And don't forget, keep the monologues coming, keep the talent blazing, and keep your dreams louder than your fears, because the big screen is calling your name. All hail Kemi Adetiba, all hail Nollywood to del Joe. Peace, love, and don't play. Okay, please, small. VDM effect, right? Sign out.
Good! Great! Awesome! Outstanding! Amazing!